Hi, my name's Mabel Fernandez, and I'd love to tell you my story. My father was an entrepreneur, and he passed away when I was young. When he died, we were essentially left with nothing. We didn't have money, we didn't have a network, we didn't really have a path forward. We had to figure things out for ourselves. Eventually, my mother and I moved to the United States looking for a better future. I learned young that getting ahead isn't just about how hard you work or how capable you are. It's also about what you know, and who you call when you need help. And when I look back at my career, I realize I've spent almost all of it trying to create access for other people. At Compass Working Capital, that meant access to financial education and the tools to build financial security. At the World Economic Forum, it meant access to information and ideas. And at the Association for Enterprise Opportunity, it meant access to data and to partnerships. Different organizations, different work, but the same core belief. People should have the opportunity and support they need to reach their full potential. And that belief ultimately brought me back to Start Small, Think Big, an organization I first joined 10 years ago and now have the privilege of leading. Start Small works with entrepreneurs who are building real businesses but don't necessarily have the network or the resources around them to that other businesses do. Because think about what happens when you run a business. You have to negotiate contracts, understand finances, and make decisions about employees and growth. If you have resources or the right network, you call a lawyer, you call your accountant. But what happens when you can't afford to make the call? You call Start Small. We connect entrepreneurs with experts who provide their expertise pro bono. Our services are free to entrepreneurs and sustained through philanthropy and individual giving. But to me, Start Small is about something bigger than professional services. It's about what becomes possible when an entrepreneur has a network around them. And that's also why I started by telling you about my dad. When my father died, we didn't just lose him. We lost the person our family's economic future had been built around, and there wasn't a network around us to help us figure out what came next. I can't change what happened to my family, but I can spend my career making sure more entrepreneurs have people in their corner and the support they need to build stronger businesses and more secure futures for their family. That's what Start Small represents to me. It is the work my life has prepared me to do. And now I'm asking for the same thing we give entrepreneurs every day, someone in my corner who can help me get further than I can get alone. That's what I'm hoping to find in the Global Good Fellows. Thank you for considering me.